All right, good evening, everybody. Okay, we're going to use English. Okay, I will use English, Chinese, some a bit. Right now, if you see the topic today, this is the what do you call it? 6 principles of sowing and reaping. Right? Actually, 为什么会讲这个？Actually，这个是不是 I was just looking for what to talk so I'm looking through my PowerPoint slides and I noticed that this is one topic that I actually spoke on what you call this Singapore in Singapore training one of many years ago, actually many years ago already. It's in Singapore, this training. Okay, so but actually I think I never do this training in at this format lah. So this slide only used in Singapore one time only, but I never really use in Malaysia. So I'm going to share it with you. Okay, now I just want to let you first. Okay, later on you see I will actually pick up 6 principles of sowing and reaping. You know now we have been talking about this, right? 浇水施肥挡太阳 so in Mandarin one you have heard about this before. But there are some principles. These are principles are what you call those universal principles. It's correct one. But you will also notice that actually later on, I actually has plugged some Bible verses there. So you can see actually some Bible verses. Now, but whether it is Bible verses or not, these are universal law. So even sometimes you may see that it's a Bible verses, but you will notice that, hey, actually Chinese also talk like that. And you will notice that some of it is actually what you call this universal law, okay? So, okay, I'm going to just share with you. I'm going to share screen. Now, so these are 6 principles. You can see. Okay, so these are 6 principles that of sowing or reaping. Okay, 就是撒种的定律啦。If you want English, okay, it'll be like this. Now, a long time I didn't talk about this already. Okay, so let's say there are two grounds. Okay, one they have 2 farmers. They have 2 pieces of land, exactly the same. The 2 pieces of land. But one farmer earn a lot of money, but the other farmer earn a little bit or not. What could be the difference? Okay, you all can unmute and talk. Okay, I got no time to look at chat box. I cannot see the chat box, so you want to say something, you unmute and talk.
Not sowing enough.
Not sowing enough. Okay, hardworking. Let's say they are working the same time, same method, same time, but one person still earn more, one person still earn less. How? Why? Okay. All right, I'll just say that. One person get peanut, one person get durian. Why? Okay, you work equally hard. You put equally enough time there. How come somebody receive peanut, somebody receive durian? Why?
The approach.
Ayo, this training a long time already do already huh?
The approach.
Okay. What you sow is what you get.
Oh. And Sifu 去哪里了？
Okay, are you all still there? 听到吗？
Yes.
现在你们听到吗？听到哈 ？Okay, right. Okay, let's continue. All right. So 为什么有一个人会拿到花生，一个人会拿到 durian? Okay, very simple. If you plant durian, you get durian. You plant peanut, you get peanut. Actually, right? So this is the principle number 1. Choice is more important than hard work. Why? 选择比努力重要。Now, it's not about hard work. Hard work is important one. Everybody must hard work. but where you put your hard work is very important. My friend, when I was very young, this many years ago, my friend, he tell me about the father. Co-host, can you help me to see which one the voice open already? Help me to mute them. Okay, so my friend, when he was very young, the father bring him to a kopitiam. So the kopitiam sit down, then the father teach the son, okay? Son, you look at the person who is there, chit min pao one, the person that is there cutting bread, you know that guy, he has very good skill in cutting roti because he has been cutting roti there 20 years and he is very hardworking. He is very, very zun, everything very good. The skill of cutting roti is still there. So, by the way, what is he now? After 20 years, right? So he's teaching this father, my friend's father is teaching the son, a principle, right? If you work 20 years very well in cutting roti, now today 20 years later you are expert in cutting roti, that's it. So it's not about hard work, so where do you want to work. So that's the reason why when we talk about Kangen, right? When we talk about Kangen, it's so important. Why do we want to put effort into Kangen business? Well, first of all, you make a choice. You make the choice. That's why we go through all this training and we show you why this is such a unique opportunity. In fact, until now, this afternoon, I just talked to a young man and I'm telling them same thing that I'm telling them 11 years ago. Can you imagine a drink water can have good health? Can you imagine? When you hear this, a drink water can have good health, is it the same? Like, okay, hey, you can actually use telephone. You know what's the telephone? You can actually use telephone. You can actually use telephone to watch video. Telephone or telephone. You know what's telephone or not? You can use telephone to watch video. You see, now after 11 years, we are now at the verge of a breakthrough. Do you notice that in the last 2-3 years, suddenly there's a lot of water filter company come up? And these are not normal water filter company already. They all talk about there is good health, right? So the market is starting to understand and starting to know that, hey, actually, yes, you can have good health by drinking water, But imagine, who is the number one in this market? It's actually Inajik for 48 years. Yeah, 48 years, this Inajik is the Lao Da, Did we make money? Yes. Some make good money, some make some money, but still not enough. They feel that they should have been doing better, right? Have you? Okay, but we are not even at that stage yet. We are not even at that stage that breakthrough. Okay, we are not even. Two weeks ago, someone called me, say, Mr. Chin, saya mau beli mesin. Boleh saya bayar RM7,000 dulu, nanti kamu pasang, saya bagi deposit, nanti kamu dah pasang, nanti saya bayar habis. Oh, okay, yeah, can, like that. Okay, can, like that. Then she banging 7,000 to us. We went to the house where we install. And then she pay the balance. That's it. Until today, I haven't seen this lady. I haven't seen because she is busy. I offer to visit her. She is busy. So you want to find the place to work hard. I know many of you all work hard, right? A lot of us work very hard, right? You're working. Some of you are working, you're on salary, but do you work hard? Yes. Some of you are parents, right? You take care of the children, right? Do you work hard? Every day have to send children 3 times, then to school, then have to go tuition, whatever, all those things. Do you work hard, right? But where do you work hard? Where should you work hard? Kangen, if you work hard now, it will give you a lot of difference in future, okay? So now the principle second is like this. He who sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and he who sows bountifully will also reap bountifully. So in simple English, you tanam banyak, you dapat banyak. You tanam sikit, you dapat sikit. Right? It's a law of average. It is also called the law of average. Law of average. So same thing. You need to put in effort and do it. It's a number game. It's a number game. Now, some people ask, how come Sifu Belinda, Sifu Yvonne, Sifu Jillian, all this, Sifu Dennis, all this, how come they are more successful? How come they are so skilled? I tell you what, the reason is this, because they fail more times than you all. there are more people tell Sifu Dennis, tell Sifu Belinda no, then there are more people telling you. Okay, because they have tried many times, they are consistent over the years, they talk to enough people. Many people tell them no, many people say yes, many people say no, later on they say yes. But because they are consistent and because number game, they put in the time and effort, they really put in. This is the universal law, right? This is God's principle. You cannot change this. You cannot change this. If you want to be successful, please put in the numbers. Put in the numbers. You cannot. So we say about no demo, no sales. Okay, so more demo, more sales, right? More demo, more sales. Okay, now, so principle number 3. Okay, I'm quite fast. Later you can ask question. Okay, now, for whatever a man sows, this he will also reap. Whatever you sow is whatever you reap. Okay, if you sow durian, you reap durian. You sow peanut, you reap peanut, right? Okay, so just now we say what? No demo, no sales, right? Sow demos, you reap sales. So 你种 demos, 你做很多的 demos, 你就有很多 sales, right? But what? So what? You reap business partners? What's this question mark? Why? If you want to reap business partners, you must sow what?
Business.
Okay, how come the answer didn't come out? So business lah, okay, business testimonies, business stories, okay. You open up people, you expose them to our business or marketing plan about the 8 points, marketing plan about the passive income. Sometimes some people they see the 8 point, they immediately want to come. Some people want to see the future, they want to know what is long term. I don't know, but the more you do, the better it is. And what you sow is what you reap. What you sow is what you reap. Simple things. So people come and ask me, Mr. Chin, 我的 sales 不是很好. My sales not very good. Okay, so as a coach, our job is to ask question. Coach, your job is to ask question, right? Coach, the job is not just to give answer, you know. So our job is to ask questions. So people come and ask me, Mr. Chin, my job, my sales not good. So I ask question. You know what question? Okay, so in the last 1 week, last 2 weeks, how many demos have you done? How many people have you seen? You know, so that is my standard question. I don't ask what kind of skill you use. You use Sifu Dennis skill or you use Sifu Nicholas skill. No, I don't ask that one first. The first question I must ask is how many people have you seen? How many demos have you done? Demos I ask. I don't say how many kopitiam, you know, or like that. I'm talking about full presentations, right? But same thing also, if someone come and talk to me, say, Sifu Chin, how come I haven't find my business partners? Then I want to ask this question, how many business plans have you done? Last week, 2 weeks ago, in the last 15 days, okay, how many people have you bring to the office? How many people have you shown them the business? How many people have you shown them marketing plan? How many people have you bring to see your upline, your Sifu? How many? Right? Answer this question first. Answer this question first. Because the principle is this. Okay? It's a number game as well as it is whatever you sow, you will reap. Okay? Now, but this is not just this, also the same thing. You want business partners, right? Okay? Another key is like this. Whatever you sow, this you will reap, right? So another key is like this. If you want business partners, then you must look at your friends like a business partner. Okay? So let's say I went to Belinda this 10 years ago. I went to see her. I did not go in and see her as a customer. If I see her as a customer, she will become my customer. But I went in and see her as a potential business partner. Yes, they bought the machine first. They all started at half. Then she started to invite to talk to people a lot from health. But this is how I see her right from the start as a business partner. I don't see her as a customer, because if I see her as a customer, and she will become a customer. Now, that's why sometimes some distributors, they go in and see. How do you mean, Mr. Chin, you see people as customer? That's why some people, they go in, they talk to their customer, right? They say, hey, Dati Linda, I tell you, this machine very good. Oh. You don't worry, okay? Our sales service very good one. Dati Linda, you buy already, you don't worry. Any problem, you just call us. Sure, we settle for you. Okay? You just happy use only. You don't worry, okay? Okay, you call me, okay? So if I talk to Dati Linda like that, Dati Linda will become what? A customer, right? So I take him as a customer, right? I take him as a customer because you take him as a customer. Okay. Now one of the young men, okay, one of the young men, he likes to go and see people. He can close sales, but every time he go and see customer, because he's young. So he went to see the customers, right? He went to see prospect, sorry, not customer. He went to see prospect, and this is how he said. He said, 老板, okay, blah, 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 老板. Then after a while, I noticed that when she tell me how he talk to people, I said, how come you call people 老板? Yeah, because I'm young, people 老板. I say, when you call people 老板, what will people become? You will become your customer lah. Right? Because it's 老板 ma, right? Yeah, whether he will do or not, I don't know. Yes, there is a rich person. He will do or not, I don't know. Okay, but please don't call people 老板 lah. Call him Mr. Kong. Call him Mr. Lee. Okay. Don't call him 老板 ma. Yes or not? So sometimes because you already sow the seed, you already tell your prospect that he is a customer. Now later on you want to turn him into your your business partners are very difficult because people already have that mindset. So this is a principle number 3. For whatever a man sows, this will he will reap also. Okay. Now the 4th one is like this. You 要种东西, then you must also remove your weeds. You remove your weeds. Now this is a story. This is 4 people, the parables of a sower. Okay. Number 1 is like this. Number 1, this seed okay, is thrown, simply thrown. So thrown on the road there. Then the birds come and eat no more already. Okay. Because it was on the road. Okay, never grow. Then another one is this seed was thrown on a soil, but this soil has a lot of rocks. So this, because it's got soil, very shallow soil, so it also grows. But when it grows, because the shallow soil, so it doesn't have much root. When it doesn't have much root, when the sun comes, this 这个苗这个养this small plants die lah. Okay. Then the third one is this. Well, the third one is to grow in a good soil, it's in a soil. So it started to grow. Co-host. Help me up, co-host. Mute them. Okay. So this one started to grow, but when it started to grow that time, then there is a lot of weeds. Weed, lalang, a lot of things then come and cover it up. So when cover it up, this tree cannot grow already. This tree won't grow. Okay, so the number 4 is this. Number 4 is if it is on a good soil. If it is planted on a good soil and it grows and grows and grows and grows and grows, in 10 years when I was doing Kangen business, right, I noticed a lot of people, okay, they are like the first one. They didn't hear it. Bam, they didn't understand about Kangen, so they never do. But I also noticed a lot of them on number 2. That means they don't have no roots. They come in, they're very excited. They see 2 people, they close 2 sales. Then I notice that, wow, it's so easy. Then next month, when it is not so easy, that time they say, okay, this business cannot do. When they close 2 sales, they say, this business is so easy. When there are 5 people tell them no that time, 10 people tell them no that time, they say, this is very difficult, cannot do. Because they have no roots. Because they have no roots, they cannot grow. Okay, but I also saw that there are many people on the third one. Now these are leaders. Some leaders, they actually grow. They make a lot of money, but they go until a certain level, they cannot grow. What happened? So weeds starting to come. This kind of weeds this kind of lalang Co-host, help me please. Okay, if you just come in, please unmute yourself, okay? Yeah, thank you, boss. Okay, so when this wheat, what kind of wheat is like this? A lot of wheat is actually not outside wheat, it's inside one. 杂草，那个脑那边生杂草。Okay, so a lot of people like that one. They say, this one cannot do, that one cannot do. Then how come other people can do, cannot do? Or other people, but I cannot do. But last time you can make, you make a lot of money, or yeah. But last time, so a lot of but come up, and a lot of excuses come up. Why we, okay, did not clear the weight. So this is very important, very important. 我们要无时无刻拔杂草。Very important. How do you 拔杂草? If you want to 拔杂草, you must have Sifu. Okay? Now, Sifu are your coach. Sifu are not people who doesn't have 杂草. Sifu also got 杂草one. All your Sifu also got 杂草. But you need someone to help you, you know. Sometimes you are inside there, you just cannot see. Sometimes the 杂草, a lot there, you cannot see the sun. You cannot see the sun. Cover up already, cannot see. So you need someone to help you. That's we need leaders. We need Sifu. You cannot go down to the downline and ask downline to help you 拔杂草, cannot. Right? You cannot go outside and help other business one. Okay? Sometimes other business a bit difficult. They might not understand the situation. Yeah? So you need to 拔杂草. Now, second is also we ourselves very important. We need to realize. We need to recognize what is the 杂草. Every time if you got stuck somewhere, don't let it grow, don't let the weed grow. You go to your upline, you go to your Sifu and talk to them. Now, the best thing is this. Once the 杂草 is already taken care of, if you can take care of the weed, okay, then your fruits, your Mao San Wang, your everything will grow and grow and grow and give you a lot of fruits every year, every month. Okay, that's how it is. Okay, so which one are you? Which one you are for? Which way are you now? Okay, you look at this. Okay, so if you have not enough roots, then this is the time you need to learn a lot of things. You need to learn, continue to learn, to practice. But if you already learn and practice a lot of things already, but you still do not see your result as much as you like, then most probably it's because of the 杂草, because of the lalang, because of the weeds. Okay, so clear your weeds, clear your weeds, right? Okay, so your mind is the garden, your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds. Okay, if you have a lot of friends that is encouraging to you, you grow flowers. That's why you must come to our Zoom as often as possible, right? But you also can grow weeds. So if you have a lot of friends who discourage you, sometimes family members, because they don't understand, they don't know. Sometimes they want to test you. Are you serious or not when you want to do? See, every time talk, then don't do already. So when they come and talk to you, if you're not strong, then you start to grow weeds. So it's totally up to you what you want to grow, okay? Now, okay, so principle number 5. He who watches the wind will not sow, and he who looks at the cloud will not reap. Okay? This sentence is actually spoken by King Solomon. King Solomon is someone that is about 3,000 years ago. This is a 古人, very long time ago. But he was the richest man on earth at that time. He was the richest man on earth at that time. So he write this: he who watches the wind will not sow, and he who looks at the clouds will not reap. What does it mean? Now, the people, ancient people, some of them are farmers, right? A lot of them, they are farmers. When you are farmers, their job is to what? Sow and harvest, right? Sow seeds and then harvest, sow seeds and then harvest, right? But let's say a farmer, he go outside and look at the wind and he will not sow. You know why he look at the wind? So, 哎呀，要打风了。Cannot, 要打风了。Not the right time. Not the right time. Today I shouldn't go lah, because 要打风了。Wind very strong. Don't want, so don't want to sow. And he looks at the clouds and will not reap. He look at the cloud. He's supposed to harvest, you know. He was, raining already. Want to raining already. Then don't want to harvest. You know what kind of people like this? Actually, all of us, sometimes we are like that, you know. We judge a book by the cover. We look at this, he will not do one. You look at a friend, he say he will not do one. This one, his finance is not very good. I know him one, he will not do one. I know him one. Okay. Then you talk to a friend that is not very rich, you say you cannot do one. Okay. Then you talk to a middle class people who get manager, and he also cannot do one because he too busy, very busy. I know my friend, he was very busy, he will not do one. He want to do one. Okay. Then you go to another one, he says, rich people, he will not do one because he's very rich. He too rich already lah. I know some rich people will do, but this one, he's too rich already, he will not do. You talk to young people, say he's very young. This guy is very young, but he's too young already. He cannot do one. Talk to the old people. Oh, he retired already. Now he just want to retire. He will not do one. Everyone also, I don't know if you are like that. If you are like that, I suggest you, then you probably in the wrong business already. Maybe you should become the fortune teller, you know. Because maybe you can become the fortune teller, you see. Now, for us, it's like that. I don't know. I'm not fortune teller and I'm not God. I do not know which one will do. I don't know. But I believe this. I believe everyone that I talk to, if they want, they can do it. Because why? Because in 11 years, in True Health 9.5, I see middle class people, I see very rich people come and do, I see billionaire come and do, I see very poor people come and do Kangen, they go and borrow money to come and do Kangen. I see very old people, retired one, they also come and do Kangen. I also see people very young, they come and do Kangen also. I also see people, housewife, very busy, still find time to do. I also see managers very busy, but they find time to do this business because of the show. So don't become fortune teller if you want. Okay? Go and ask. How do you know whether he will do or not? I don't know. You go and ask lah. You go and talk to him lah. You go and talk to him, you go and present to him lah. Then you will know. Then you will know. Okay? So we don't know. So don't judge a book by the cover. Remember who wrote this? This is King Solomon. Okay, one of the richest men on earth, maybe the richest man on earth at that moment of time. But he write like this. He said, he watches the wind will not sow, and he looks at the cloud will not rain. So, okay, so what should we do? What should we do? And this, okay, so you look at this. Cancer, can do or not? Sifu Yan, now it's no more 6 2 already, 6 2 2 already, right? You can see this is long time being slide. Sifu Yan already 6 2 2, now she's going for a 6 2 3. And then we said, wait, stroke patient, okay? Health not very good, can do or not? Okay, now no more 6 2 4 already, now he's 6 2 5 right south. So can do or not? Okay. Okay? So this is what you should do. If you don't do, 不要看风，不要看云啊。So then what should we do? Now this is the same writings by King Solomon. So King Solomon said, don't look at the cloud, don't look at the wind, okay? He says, in the morning, sow your seed, and in the evening, withhold not your hand. For you do not know which will prosper, this or that, or whether both alike will be good. He says, 早上去撒你的种，晚上也不要歇你的手，不要去休息你的手。你不知道哪一个会成，可能是早上的，可能是晚上的，可能是两个都好。This is what he says. Right? Isn't it? So sometimes do Kangen. How do you do Kangen? There is, are you part-time or full-time? Okay, don't, okay. I tell you, actually, if you want to be successful in Kangen, don't become part-time. If you really want to build a business in Kangen, don't become a full-time also. Don't become a full-time. Don't become full-time. No time one. If I want to be successful in Kangen, morning I do Kangen, afternoon if I chat to somebody, suddenly my antenna come out one. At night I will also talk if the opportunity comes up. Because there is no full-time 8-hour job or 8-hour finish already, go home. So there is no such thing as full-time. Full-time 8 hours already. Wow, today I work very hard, 9 hours already. Now shut down, don't work already. No, because it's my business, because it's not a job. So don't become part-time. There's no part-time Kangen leaders, Kangen successful one. There is no full-time one. Full-time 8 hours, 9 hours. No. It's all the time. It's become a lifestyle. You don't even remember the time. You don't even feel like you're working because it's a lifestyle. You know? Then maybe one day you can rest when you want to rest. You can rest in the morning, you can rest in the afternoon. When people are working very hard, when people are jammed on the transport, jammed on the highway, you are somewhere there, you know, yum cha, you are somewhere there doing massage, you know, because you are not following the business working hour anymore. So remember this, okay? Don't look at the wind, don't look at the cloud. In the morning, sow your seed, and in the evening, do not withhold your hand. Okay, for you do not know which will prosper, this or that, or maybe both also will be good, right? Okay, so this is the principle 6. Last principle, so long term. Okay, consistency is very, very important. So for your next generation, how long is for the next generation? This is when I first started that time. When I do this business, do you think I want to make money? Yes, I want to make money. I want to make money how many years? Yes, when I started off, I want to make as much money as possible. But when I was in Kangen business for there, after 6 months, after 1 year, after 2 years, then my goal changed already. Then I started to understand what is passive income. Then I started to understand what we can do long term. Then I started to build because we are doing something for the next generation already. You know, and this is not just next generation, it could go to your next generation. Next generation. This is something very, very, very long term. Okay, so if you want to sow in the next generation, and the next one, sow long term, sow next generation, and sow integrity. Right? So integrity, what does it mean? So what's the integrity? Mandarin, anyone can help me? What is integrity in Mandarin? I need to Google search also. This one very difficult to translate.
忠直啊，
忠直係嗎？
老實啊，忠直啊，
哇！Elisha，你中文咁好啊？嚇？Okay, I also Google search see whether it's 忠直or not. 政治、正直 ，OK， 同埋廉政、廉政，还有一个叫做气节 moral courage, righteousness, moral courage, incorruptness, integrity. So this is the some of the words 廉政有气节 this person, when you hear someone say this person is with integrity, what do you think about this person? What do you think about this person? This person say what he means. You know, he say what he means. This person really have some integrity there. This person is like that. Okay, it's like that on Zoom, on stage, and down there he's the same. And I tell you, this is not easy. Okay, now friends, I'm encouraging everybody, including myself, including everybody, to practice this. Okay, it doesn't mean that we are all suddenly become like that. Okay, don't look at it. Hey, why he talk like that? Integrity? Why he still like that? Okay, because we are learning. Very simple. Because we are all learning. Because this is something that we need to continue to learn to have integrity. Why? Because we remember we talk about true health. It's not just about true physical health. True health is not just about true financial health. True health is about the true peace of mind. Peace of mind is not because you earn a lot of money, so now you don't need to worry about money already, you can sleep at night. And it's not like that. Peace of mind is actually, you know, you've done a good job. You know, your God look at you, I said, good boy. Good boy, you done good. You did good. You know, today you are you are hardworking, but today not just hardworking, but you are following my principle. You have integrity. You have integrity. You treat people well. So this is so integrity. So these are the 3 things. Okay. So what is the 6 things? Okay. So just quickly go back to this one. Number 1. What is this? Choice is more important than hard work. 选择比努力重要啊。Number 1, this is important. Choice is more important than hard work. Hard work is, but choice even more important. 选择更重要. So if you have chose Kangen water, you have the right place already. Now put in the hard work. But you are not putting your hard work here. Okay? But you were putting hard work. You're working harder somewhere else. Then something wrong, right? Okay? Something wrong, right? Okay? Yeah. Unless your other thing is really better than Kangen, you are working very hard. Okay? If not, then you must. If you feel that Kangen water is the one that may give you a financial breakthrough here, then you must put in the hard work here because you must choose lah. There's no choice. You must choose. Okay? If you don't choose, do you know that if you don't choose, it's also a choice by itself. Sometimes if you don't choose, it's also a choice by itself. Okay, so principle 2. If you sow sparingly, you will reap sparingly. If you sow little, you will reap a little. You sow a lot, you reap a lot. This is called the law of average. Okay, the more hardworking people always win one. Then number 3, for whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. You sow a lot of demos, then you will receive a lot of sales, right? But if you want business partners, then you need to learn how to sow business seeds. You need to learn how to sow business seeds. Okay, business seeds. Right. So number 4 is remove your seed, remove your weeds. Okay, because your mind is like a garden. Your thoughts are like the seeds. You can grow flowers. How to grow flowers? Because you 浇水施肥挡太阳, you give a lot of good nutrients to eat. You know, a lot of positive things, trainings, everything you go to, then you grow flowers. But you put in a lot of negativities. You allow your mind to be controlled by negativities. Then you will grow weeds. Then you will not be fruitful. Then when it is not fruitful, what happened? When it is not fruitful, then excuses start to come. I want to do one, but this is excuses. I want to do one, but I want to do one, but someone's fault, something else fault. Okay, I want to do one, but okay. Then why? Because you got a lot of weeds come in, and then you started to find excuses. Okay, so this is number 4 already. Number 5. Don't become fortune teller. Don't look at the wind. Don't look at the cloud. Instead, what you should do is this. Morning, go and do. Night, go and do. Okay? Now, I'm not saying that at night you do Kangen so difficult one. Morning also do, when I also do. I'm saying that your antenna does not switch off lah. Right? Correct or not? Okay? So, if you are doing morning, yeah, but at night someone call you, talk to you, chit-chat. Then someone started to say, oh, the health not good. What do you think of? I Kangen water, but someone comes trying to talk to you. Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm looking at other business opportunity. Then your antenna must be up, must be quick, right? So morning and night, we are not part time, we are not full time. Also, this is my business. There's no part time or full time one. This is something I want to do. I want to do long term one. I want to do for the next generation. There's no part time here in this. There is no full time in this. This is something that I will do. I'm not even working. I'm just enjoying this. This is just my lifestyle. This part of my life. But we learn when to rest. We learn when to makan good food. We learn when to stop. We learn when to rest. We learn in between. We do all these things, right? But this is a business. Okay, so principle 6: sow long term, sow next generation, and sow for your for the integrity. Yeah. Okay, so yep, that is what I will just share with you. 9:45, just nice. Just nice. Okay. All right. Stop recording.